Loud Esmond here for Winners and Winers, trying to make you a better preseason better. Saturday, August 19th, 4 o'clock EST, you have, a fight between two teams that last year were terrible, and both have sort of unproven, raw, and developmental quarterbacks. One, Justin Fields with the Bears, and one, Anthony Richardson, absolutely brand new rookie for the Indianapolis Colts, who has not played very much football outside of high school. Just a season and a half or so of games at Florida. Not the most accurate passer, very athletic guy. They've named him their starter. Now, how much he's going to play, how much Justin Fields is going to play, is we don't really know, because Justin Fields played one series. He played a couple of series, and in both, they quickly scored on long touchdowns. They weren't long passes. They both were behind the line of scrimmage, but run after the catch, and both were touchdowns, and that's all he played. Now, Anthony Richardson, since he's been named the starter, how much are they going to put him in? Personally, I think he's a rookie. He's got to play a lot. He's got to get up to the NFL speed, but we'll see what happens. Okay, that takes us to my points as to why I'm picking the team that I'm picking and the points. Both have sort of a new regime feel, so that sort of is a wash. Both have questionable play at backup quarterback. Gardner Minshew is a bit of an advantage over Peterman, but Peterman's got better weapons. So we'll see. The Colts are struggling in the running game because their main guy is not there. May never be there again, Jonathan Taylor. The Colts lost last week. Are they a little more motivated to win? Maybe, but they looked awful. And the Bears won easily in their preseason game. Let's look at the coaching. All right. The coach for the Bears is 4-0 in preseason games. The brand new coach for the Colts, well, he's 0-1. He lost his one. But it's rare that coaches really care about winning preseason games, and the Chicago Bears coach apparently does. Now, home field advantage. It's not much in the preseason. It's not much in the regular season, honestly, anymore. So that is sort of a wash. So where does that leave us? All right, we got one coach that is a clear advantage, loves winning preseason games. We know that for sure. But the other coach might really want to win a preseason game here, win the first game at home, win his home debut, get his team on the winning track, as they would say. Look, the Bears are a better team. They've got better defense, better weapons, and a more experienced quarterback, depending on how much he plays. Peterman is an experienced backup. They've just got more. And yet, it's Colts minus 3.5. I'm tempted by the money line here at plus 150. Definitely love the Bears at plus 3.5, because you're going to give me a field goal with what I consider to be a better team in this preseason game. And under 40.5 is probably the safest play. The Colts are going to have trouble scoring. And the Bears may not be all that motivated to score. I mean, both their scores, their long scores, were sort of accidental in the last game. It was just really bad defense by the Titans for the most part, and a couple of electric players that caught balls. So here's the rundown. On a scale of 1 to 10, plus 150 for the Bears for me is like a 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, plus 3.5 for the Bears is an 8.5. The under is about a 6. That may be some recent history for me. A couple of games that I thought for sure would go under ended up being big scoring games last week. So I'm a little burned on the unders in the preseason, but the numbers don't lie, and under 40.5 scores about 60% of the time. So I'm about 6 out of 10 there. So here's your final rundown. Take the plus 3.5, maybe take them on the money line, maybe take the under. I'm Loud Esmond for Winners and Wires, trying to make you a better NFL preseason better.